Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Dustin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And away we go from Nashville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kyren Williams. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. And it's Carson Schlesinger who got over there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Finds his back, Kyren Williams. And this one does not go far.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down coming. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Connection is made. Iomanner. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job even hang on through that catch there.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and just 2 to go. Penix working from the gun. He finds Njoku complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Getting out to his left. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board and the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Another try following the sack. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Third down, it's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Tennessee to the line, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Titans. We'll have a first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to it. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Catch is made down the right sideline. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans pull ahead 6-3 in the first. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some late.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And he's grabbed down. It was a long shot after the down.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. Give, here's Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Now Penix off the play action. He fires one deep down the middle. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. We've got a 6-3 ball game. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. From the 47. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing now on first down. Ward escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Again, Ward going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Ward setting the pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On fourth down, Ward. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
First down throw here for Ward. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they'll have two. To work with here in the first half. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun snap man of Ward. That's Iomanner with the catch outright. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans parlay the interception into points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Play action. Here's Penix. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Another one for Junkins. Still has room inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down, Cleveland.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on first. Like a turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. This throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, a running back in the flat.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. It's the Browns with 7 to go here on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun on 3rd, Penix. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 1-score game before halftime. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The XP is up and good. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 10.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, once again from the 20. Ward. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Ward's going to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Kid, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Browns 10.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Penix here from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 17. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Jaquan Jackson on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Ward. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing from the gun. That one's complete to Chuma DK. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 here. Ward. Chased out to his right. On the run right. Throwing deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans will add to their lead at the end of the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find paydirt.
Browns 17.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They're going play fake with Penix. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
Browns 24. Justin Hopkins.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 38. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Buffalo with 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 17.
Penix looking to pass. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up, less than a minute into the 3rd.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Their own 23-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He broke through the tackle. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Again, a run with Pollard. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's good.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Looking to throw this one. Ward. Setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He sends this one to the end zone, and it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one splits the uprights, and the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. On first down, here's Penix. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Penix. A little screen pass for Judkins. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Judkins running between the tackles. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down at the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Browns tie this game up.
34. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Ward now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is tagged right as he brings that. One in, Brock, but a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now Ward's going to hang on to it. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, it's Ward. He's going to push one deep down there. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Another game to Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air with Penix. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
34.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. the shotgun. It's Ward. Makes the grab and bounds left side. Spins out of one stop. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. To the air with Ward. He fires one deep down the right sideline. He's got it down the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun hands off here for Judkins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Play action, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. He tucks it and takes off. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Judkins on first down. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Penix here from the gun. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27th. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
They'll send him over right. Penix to throw again on 2nd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Judkins up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw. That's on target to Pierce. That's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Titans 41. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for the Browns.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Jackson now to return it. And he'll get a couple more on the dive before being marked down.
At their own 24-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Second and 4. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First and 10 here. Ward. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans down by 7. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pressure coming. Here's Ward. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here's Judkins to begin the drop. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. On the give, here's Judkins. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he is to throw. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Kevin Winston with the INT.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
New set of downs for him at the 38. He'll look to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up to pass. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the... He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have taken the lead late.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Titans 48. Dustin Hopkins.
Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He spins right by him. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Alec Eilmanner. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut it to a point late in this one. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers. And it's been done less than 50 times in league history. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Penix now to throw. Able to get it to Franklin. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, that safety came flying, and we know he is never afraid to mix it up. Man, he loves to dish out a big hit.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Penix. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Here he is to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
The Titans call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Here's an important kick now for Dustin Hopkins. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This one's not looking good, and it won't be. Short and too far left. And now we'll see if the other sideline can do anything to end it in regulation.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Ward. He beams one, deep right side. Cut near the goal line. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
62. Browns 55.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Here he goes, one final shot. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Titans get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. So this winds up a win for the Titans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.